Blessings, everyone. Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's me, LunarLightPriestess, back with another video. I just said that. I need to listen to me. Anyway, on this channel, I aim to heal, teach, inspire, and more. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so let's get into the video. So as you may have seen, if you're seeing this right now, that means I just uploaded a video called Just Another Update or something. So right now we're going to get into the meat of why we're here. Why are you here, subscriber, watching my video? Because you want to get to the meat of the issue. Not the lettuce, not the tomatoes, not the onion, not the cheese. The meat. You want the real stuff. You want the main plot. So I'm going to give it to you. Sit down. Grab your coffee, your snacks, your popcorn, or whatever. Because we're going to do it. Can you tell I'm hype? Like, I'm mad hype right now, y'all. So, maybe if you've seen my last video, I haven't done a video in that long. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Honestly, YouTube has become a good thing for me. Because I, an antisocial, recluse, hermit, introvert, super introvert human, barely, I thrive from this human connection on video. It's awesome. So anyways, enough of my rambling. You want to get to the meat, right? So today's video, let's be serious for once. Just kidding. Nah, but seriously. Just kidding. Alright, I needed that. I needed to make me laugh. Because I'm funny. Not really. Or am I? I don't know. Anyways. I'm mad hype. Because I had some... I don't know. I had some chocolate drink and then I just found out that it was caffeinated. So, excuse me, but I never have caffeine. So, today, I wanted to talk about something that some of my homies have brought to my attention, and I think it just needs to be said. Basically, for serious, you know, I'm not playing around, I mean this. Believe in yourself. You know? Life can be hard. We're not even going to go into that. Why is it hard? Let's not talk about that. Let's not go there. But, yeah. On a serious note, I want to tell y'all, let's get real, you know? Let's do it. So I don't know if I've shared this on my channel before, but real talk. I used to get bullied when I was a kid. I'm sure that's obvious. And, I had really, really non-existent self-esteem. Like, where was my self-esteem? I don't know. They walk that way because they're not here right now. I mean, it was gone. For some reason, I got treated so bad. We're not going to get into that, though. That I basically thought I was going to get beat up, you know, all the time. And it's funny because nobody ever really put a hand on me. So it was just a lot of mental, emotional, I guess, physical. I mean, people, you know, kids would get up to my face, you know, and say things to me. Really mean things like, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're this, you're la 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 la. So, of course, I took that to heart and I was like, wow, I'm hella unlikable. Who's gonna love this? My mom, that's it. So, yeah. And I got bullied from kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, you know. And then I took that with me to sixth grade when I finally went to a new school, because I was in the same school practically from first grade to fifth grade. We're not going to talk about that. Um, and then 6th grade, it's so hard to give you a life lesson when I'm just joking around, you know. But I'm serious. I mean this stuff. This really happened. This is my life. I just had caffeine, so I don't know how to act. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that. So in 6th grade, I genuinely, I'm sorry. Let me be serious. This is my serious face. I can't be serious. Okay. Just believe me. I'm serious. All right. So I had yes. So where was I? So in 6th grade, I took the mentality of me getting bullied and you know how down I felt all the time, how bad I felt about myself. Um, let's talk about it. Even though I said we're not going to, let's do it. Briefly, I got bullied just because I guess I was the ugly duckling. Like, I had this best friend. Maybe she knows who she is. I don't know. But people just liked her better because she had light skin and long hair and like hazel eyes, and you know they were always like talking about her. Let's call her Mallory. She knows who she is if she watches this. I don't know. I only got 17 subscribers. I doubt she's one of them. The point is though that I was like the ugly duckling. I was like the stepchild. I was like the one that was in the way of getting in contact with Mallory. So people just preferred her all the time. And she would sing in talent shows, and I would sing with her actually in these talent shows when we were kids. And um, yeah, I was just the obstacle, I guess. You know, I was really kind of like the only one that looked super different in school because I had the thick eyebrows, which were thicker than this, believe it or not, when I was a kid, because they was all over the place, connecting to my forehead and all that. We're not going to talk about that. Yes, we are. So, so people just preferred her, and they always were just like, yeah. Anyways, so Mallory, how's your day going? And she was just the babe, you know? And they looked at me like I was ugly. Like, I distinctly remember I had one crush all 5, 6 years in school from 1st grade to 5th grade. Just one crush all those years that I was like in love with him at age 7, 8, 9, 10, however old you are in those grades. And his name was Alex, and I thought he was so beautiful. And maybe it was just his personality, but I remember I had the balls one year when we were a little bit older, like maybe 4th or 5th grade or something. And I just felt like, okay, well, everybody hates me. They pick on me all the time. You know, I have no self-esteem. I have nothing to lose. So I just had the balls to tell him that I like him. So I think back then kids passed notes instead of texting their friends in class. That was a thing. So yeah, I live in the other world that's barely connected to this one, you know, where people went outside and, you know, they know what the air smelled like, and they passed notes in class and all that. So I passed a note to him and I said, I like you or something. That was nice, right? That was a cute moment or whatever. And I don't know what I was expecting. I just was hoping maybe he'd give me a decent response. No, because guess what? He didn't like me either. But he didn't like me, I guess, before everyone started bullying me. So he really wasn't being a bully. He was just being himself, I think. And so he decided to tell me in response to me saying, I like you a lot. He just ripped up the note and he went up to me and he was just like, you think I like you? Like, you're really ugly. I would never like you. So I don't even know why you wrote me a note. Like, why bother? And I don't know what else happened, but he just made me feel like so poop. That it crushed me. That hurt a lot. Because I didn't view myself growing up as a mean kid or anything. I didn't view myself as a turd. I wasn't a turd. I was a nice girl. I think I was really sweet. That's what all the teachers would write on my report cards. Kira's a sweet young girl. Kira's this, blah, blah, blah. Lots of nice things. I didn't ever mean to go out of my way and hurt anyone's feelings, no matter how bad people made me feel. I just wanted all these people that treated me so bad to be happy. I would never have hurt a fly. So when he told me that, I was crushed, bro. I cried and cried and cried. Whatever, I got over it, I guess. Or not, because we're still here talking about it. Anyway, this is really a lesson. I did get over it. Who cares? I'm hot. Alright, good one. So, anyways. So he crushed my soul, and then what crushed me more was that Mallory decided to go out with him years later, and she didn't tell me about it. She didn't ask me about it, she didn't come to me, even though I would only talk about him. And she had dated other people in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade growing up, and it was like, why the one person I like? Why did you have to date them, And so that just, all these things just led to really low self-esteem. Basically, I went into 6th grade and I carried that same idea with me, I already went into 6th grade. It was like an all-girls school, and I thought, like, oh, people are just going to be mean to me because that's all I've experienced all of my other school years, All I knew was people being bad to me. All I knew was boys not liking me or whatever. So I just had that expectation for a bit. And it was hard to shake off, man. One day my mom pulled me into the car. She was waiting for me to go inside the school. She would just see me off after dropping me off. And she would just make sure I got in, whatever. That's what see you off means. Duh. So, my mom pulled me in the car one day and she was like, why do you stand like that? Why do you stand like a flamingo with your head down like that? Why do you carry yourself so low? What do you have to be afraid of? And I told her, I was like, no, it's, I always feel like somebody's gonna beat me up, or, I just had no confidence in myself. And bro, it doesn't matter, all these things are in your head still, if I carried those ideas that somebody's gonna beat me up, I would never have gone out and got jobs, I would never have gone out and spoken to people, no matter how much of a serious introvert I am. I would never do half the stuff I do, And I think being the way that I am, being so to myself, I really just came out of my shell so much since those years and really learned that your life should not ever be dictated by the things that have happened to you. Whether you went through the stuff I went through or worse. There's so many people that go through worse stuff all the time, every minute of the day. There's somebody on the other side of the world actually suffering, not eating, not having water to drink, not having clean water, or being abused, or worse. Those are people that I can understand if they're struggling, But this is America, and we got first world problems, I'm not going to say it's not valid, but my little stuff is small potatoes compared to somebody who is locked in a basement on the other side of the world getting beaten every day for no reason or whatever. It's like, come on. Brush yourself off. Get your therapy. And realize that you have a whole world in front of you ready to be lived. And if we hold ourselves back all the time because of the things that we've suffered with, maybe I have actually suffered. I'm sure I did, I'm not going to say that stuff didn't affect me. Of course it did. but these things make you who you are today. And it's up to you to keep that story and either reiterate that story every chance you can and prevent you from living your life because of the story you tell yourself. Or do you take that story, do you acknowledge it, do you say, yeah, but I'm a survivor, so well, this happened to me, XYZ happened to me, but today's a new day. You know, you just have to be confident in the things that you know you're capable of doing. You know, maybe you're really good at music. Maybe you're really good at writing stories. But all of this self-doubt, all of these things that cause us to really beat ourselves up, in the end, you become the bully because you're replaying everything and saying, you're not good enough for this. You're not good enough for having this opportunity, or I'm not worth this chance, or I don't know who's gonna hire me for this. Yo, you gotta believe in yourself regardless of all the effed up things that have happened in your life, you know? Because you would just be holding you back in the end. And then on top of that, we need to have confidence in ourselves. People need to have more confidence in themselves, dude. Because I see so many kids. I got so many little cousins who, in a way, look up to me. And it seems like my purpose as a family member is to give people advice. You know, adults, kids, my cousins, you know. I have a kid now, you know, she's gonna ask me for advice and all that one day. Like, Mama, why does the grass smell like grass? I don't know. Ask Google. That's my advice. But yeah, that's what I feel like is sort of part of my purpose. You know, a lot of people ask me for advice. And I think I'm just open-minded and I'm good at that. You know, you can come to me for anything, basically. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just gonna keep it real and tell you what I think, and you know, you take it or leave it, basically. But yes, so many people come to me for advice, and I do wish that my younger cousins or people that do come to me, it's like the same theme keeps coming up. I just keep feeling like people are just so unsure of what direction to go in life. You know, nobody has faith in themselves anymore. Nobody has confidence in the things that they have to bring to the table and offer the world, you know. You have to be your biggest fan at the end of the day to go out and have the balls to do what you want to do. You have to go out and have the balls to do practically anything. Just to be yourself, you need to have the balls to do that, you know. You don't have balls, find them. Grow them, have them, and just really, who cares? You know, who cares that kid said he didn't like me? I went out and I had a baby with somebody, so I know somebody thinks I'm attractive. Screw his opinion, you know? People told me, you're ugly. No, baby, I'm beautiful. Maybe I'm just not your type, but it's okay because you're not my type either. Burn. That was another thing we said back then. Burn. But yeah, just people need to have so much more faith in themselves, because if nobody took risks, then the world would just stay the same. You know, and people only like, no, let me start over. People dislike people because they see somebody doing something different and they don't understand it. And so they question it and they immediately think like, holy crap, you're deconstructing my whole reality. What are you doing? This is brand new. I don't know what's going on, so I don't like it. Get it out of here. And they start judging you, and you know, it's really just because it's new. They don't know what to do with it. They're like recalibrating. But it's okay. At the end of the day, you can't care what anyone thinks about you. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. You know I'm a strangely unique person with a lot to offer, and that's why I have my YouTube channel. Well, that's one of the other reasons, one of the many reasons actually, why I have a YouTube channel. It's too much to explain. Watch my first video, whatever. So, yes, have confidence in yourself. There was that movie in the 80s. It was called The Neverending Story. Freaking awesome. And then the kid in there, his name's Bastian. He says at some point, I don't know, I think he's talking about the main character in the movie. And he's like, be confident. Be confident. And now every time I get insecure or I feel crummy about myself, I just go in the mirror and I'm like, be confident. Be confident. Because he said that's so weird and funny to me that I'll just never forget it. And I always, I see it in my head. But seriously, we need to bring ourselves up. You got to be your biggest cheerleader. You got to be your #1 fan. You got to be like, listen, my stuff's great. Okay? It's worth it. Because how else will other people believe in you and your vision or your visions or the things that you want to put out there if you don't even believe in it? What if... Okay, so I have this talent. I can sing. That's something I'm not showing on this channel anytime soon. Maybe one day. But for real, I can sing. I have that talent. But what if I was to start making music and I didn't even like it? How is anyone else gonna like it other than my parents? Maybe they're gonna be like, it's not really good. But I'm proud of you, sweetie. No, you gotta just dedicate yourself to your craft. And I hope I've rambled long enough and you can understand what I'm trying to get at. Just really believe in yourself. It's corny. It's old. Everybody says it. Believe in you. Be you. But that's facts, bro. That's real. You have to be your biggest fan and go out and make the world a world you'd be more comfortable living in. Even if you're just one person, if everyone went out and did the things that truly made them happy, that truly made their heart sing and made them feel right and feel like, yeah, I'm living my purpose, this is what I came here to do, the world would be a much happier place. If we're not worried or thinking about how to give someone else a paycheck and just doing this because this is what needs to be done. What if everyone followed their passion? What if everyone woke up one day and did the jobs that they wanted to do as a kid? Maybe you want to make kites for a living and you could be the best damn kite maker in the world. We didn't have that before. Look at you go. Maybe you wanted to, I don't know, make really awesome gluten-free pizzas that are in the shape of happy faces. We didn't have that before. That's so cool, But think of how much of a creative earth we would really get to be on if everyone just did what they wanted to do. And so I say, no matter how much crud you've gone through, put your big boy pants up and say, F it, I'm gonna make me happy. And really, isn't that the point of living? To be here and live this one life as you now and be happy. Be happy living it. Be happy doing what you want to do. As long as you're not hurting anyone, why not? And so, that's my message for the day. Have faith. Trust in the plan. Trust that everything's gonna work out just as it needs to. And maybe you needed a little love sent your way and send you that love. And yeah, y'all, hopefully I can be more consistent with these videos because they're part of what I'm here to do and offer the world. In a way. My channel does a lot of things. It's confused right now, but we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, y'all. I'm going to get back to my life. And maybe I'll see you all in my next video. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.